Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as we pointed out, has in fact arrived in Balrampur to inaugurate the Saryu Canal project worth 9,800 crore rupees and also address the local people there. They've all gathered already. Let me go across to Maria Shakil for more details. Maria, quite a sizable crowd there.
Yes, certainly. And this project, Maha, has been lying pending for nearly 4 decades. And it was in fact completed in just 4 years' time, is what sources say. And the project will provide water for irrigation of over 14 lakh hectares of land and will benefit 29 lakh farmers and over 6,200 villages of eastern UP. So the project is essentially about interlinking of 5 rivers, that is Saryu, Rapti, Banganga and Rohini and Ganghara. So the message certainly is that this project, which was pending for so long, has been completed. The government under Prime Minister Modi would like to certainly send that message that it is going forward in UP. A number of these projects will be unveiled if the same government returns to power. So if you look at the messaging and multiple visits that has been undertaken by the Prime Minister in all these days, Maha, several such visits that have been made by the Prime Minister to UP, Eastern UP in particular. The messaging has been that it is about double engine or a double push that will happen if the BJP returns to power under Yogi Adityanath. And today he is in Balrampur. The visuals that are coming in certainly is of great enthusiasm before the arrival of the Prime Minister.
Also, Maria, this place closely associated with former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee as well. The Prime Minister expected to invoke his memory as well, considering that, elections are around the corner, as you were pointing out, and double engine ki sarkar, that development under BJP, as they would like to make a point, has been good even in the past.
Yes, that's right. So this project, as I said, was first started in 1978, but due to lack of continuity of budgetary support and interdepartmental coordination and cooperation which is needed, after 4 decades, finally, this kind of empowerment is being ensured to the Prime Minister. Consequently, in 2016, the project was brought under Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, with the targets to complete it in a time-bound manner. The focus is that this project has been completed in a time-bound manner, which will ensure development and peace for the region. And at the same time, particularly the farmers will benefit in ensuring that they get, water for their land. And continuous irrigation will be ensured. So the messaging, as we have been saying, is very clear, Maha, that if there is a government of Prime Minister Modi at the center, and a government of Yogi Adityanath in the state of UP, similar work will be undertaken. And the message, as I've been saying, the push is happening in eastern Uttar Pradesh.
Correct.
Eastern UP is that belt which has a Prime Minister's constituency of Kashi. It has Yogi Adityanath's home district of Gorakhpur. Even on 13th, there are multiple events and programs that will be unveiled. It is about development of these important towns that the Prime Minister will be unveiling on 13th when he travels to Kashi, and the chief ministers of all BJP ruled states are expected to be present there as well. So the message, as I've been saying, is important. It is two-pronged, a dual strategy that is the BJP has been talking about. On one hand, of course, is the central narrative of Hindutva, but at the same time, multiple projects that have been undertaken by the government at the center and in the states, and hence it is about ensuring that the BJP says that if Yogi Adityanath returns to power, they will ensure development of the state of Uttar Pradesh, particularly Eastern UP, because Eastern UP has largely been neglected, is the charge that has come from the BJP often. If you remember what the Prime Minister said when he was recently in UP, Maha, at that time also the Prime Minister's charge was that development happened in pockets of UP. It was not throughout the state, and largely because of Western UP and its demographic in terms of dominance of a particular community, most parties, be it the BSP or the Samajwadi Party, focused on this particular part of the state and overlooked or ignored the eastern belt of UP. And again, under the BJP regime, they will ensure that the entire state develops.
All right, Maria, stay on with us. Our Uttar Pradesh Bureau Chief Pranshu Mishra is also joining us with more details. Pranshu, as Maria was pointing out, the push in eastern Uttar Pradesh, as we've seen over the past few weeks, has been consistent from the Purvanchal Expressway. Then we saw the reopening of a fertilizer plant, AIMS in Gorakhpur, and now we are seeing close to Gorakhpur itself, Balrampur, also seeing this Saryu Canal inauguration as well. Take us through how the battle is going to be fought in eastern Uttar Pradesh, because Pranshu, there are some pockets in eastern Uttar Pradesh where even the Samajwadi Party is strong.
Yes, Masi, I mean, eastern Uttar Pradesh and also the region of central Uttar Pradesh. In fact, Balrampur could be seen as a region which is close to the Nepal border, and it's a region which is Balrampur, Gonda and Shravasti and Bahraich, which actually falls, somewhere between the eastern Uttar Pradesh and the erstwhile Awadh or the central Uttar Pradesh. And it's a region which has been traditionally quite backward. One big reason being that, the rivers coming in from water charged from Nepal, they actually cause annual floods in these regions. So now when the Prime Minister actually inaugurates this mammoth 6,600 kilometers of canal network, the estimate is that 25 lakhs to 30 lakh farmers are directly going to be benefited across at least 6,000 villages in at least 9 to 10 districts. Now that is a big number. Now the importance of this event is that, as Maria was actually correctly pointing out, that there has been a lot of focus in eastern Uttar Pradesh. So we have been talking about how surface transport, road connectivity has been enhanced, air connectivity has been enhanced, AIMS-like institutes have been delivered to eastern Uttar Pradesh, how fertilizer plant in terms of employment opportunity has been, given to eastern Uttar Pradesh. But now is a project that from day one is directly going to benefit the farmers. And we have seen that how a proper scientific irrigation system can actually do wonders in terms of green revolution. It might be in Punjab, it might be in western Uttar Pradesh. And now you have this deprived 10 districts of Uttar Pradesh, which get a mammoth more than 6,500 kilometers of canal network. That alone is expected to yield the crop, average harvest by several lakh metric tons. So I think in that sense, this is a move about which you don't need to convince the farmers about its benefits. The farmers can directly feel that it is going to be in their interest. And I think in the backdrop of the state where we have been talking a lot about the farmers' unrest in Uttar Pradesh, the ticket factor, the Jat sentiment, there I think this is a big move in which BJP government will say that we have delivered on the farmers.
Yes, we'll come back to you, Pranshu, in just a bit, but these are pictures coming in live from Balrampur.
1978 में इस परियोजना का काम शुरू हुआ था, लेकिन इसके बाद अव्यवस्थाओं के कारण, निरंतरता नहीं रहने के कारण ये परियोजना लगातार लटकती गई, अटकती गई और पिछले 4 वर्षों में ही इच्छा शक्ति के कारण कहें या फिर विकास को जोड़ने की एक जिद है प्रधानमंत्री की, उत्तर प्रदेश का चेहरा बदलने की जिद है और उसी जिद ने इस महत्वाकांक्षी परियोजना को आगे बढ़ाने का काम किया है, जिससे इस पूरे क्षेत्र की तस्वीर बदलेगी।